Yeah, and when you've got, and again, I usually go with the conservative numbers to try and convince people.
Well, that's it. They always get control of a country, though, and just start killing.
Exactly. And I say to people, why do you think they're doing this? You know, if there's no depopulation program, why are they killing 200 million people? They're doing it because it's part of an agenda, and it's a global agenda. I mean, I can't necessarily make all the connections in every country, but in some of the big ways, especially when you trace it from these radical groups, and these things are admitted, like going back to France for a minute, the French Revolution, all of this is admitted by Dr. James Billington in his book, Fire in the Minds of Men, that we quote in the series. Billington is not a conspiracy writer. He's the Librarian of Congress. He's as official and historian as you can get, and his book is quoted by President George W. Bush in 2005. And Bush admitted in his presidential speech, he says, we have lit a fire as well, a fire in the minds of men. You know, it warms those who feel its power. It burns those who fight its progress. Think about those words from the President of the United States. You fight with the progress of this fire that we've set up, you're going to get burned. That's what he's saying. And he says, one day this untamed fire of freedom will reach the darkest corners of our world.
But instead, when you really look at the light they're bringing, it's a dark light. It's evil. It kills. It destroys. They openly state in all of these books and publications that they're going to eradicate the family and make us all slaves. But that's the freedom. It's the freedom for the elite to kill the unwashed, to kill the uninitiated, the profane. We are animals to be slaughtered at their pleasure. It's a giant party land, a giant world of raping, murder, death, slaughter for them in their black uniforms as they march forward.
Exactly. And you hit the nail right on the head. The way that they sell this to the population, it's just what Lenin did, what Hitler did, what communism has done in every country, is they go in and they pretend that they are going to represent the interests of the people. That's why they call it the People's Republic of China. You know, supposedly it's for the people, but it's not for the people at all. It's for the elitists. It's for the few, and they're going to turn the people into cattle and then start massacring those that that don't go along with their programs.
And notice now, there's no criticism of regimes that kill and torture their people unless it's Iran and they want to attack them. China's good. They light up the Empire State's Building for the Chinese Communist holiday. I mean, this is in our face.
Yeah, in fact, there's a group called Voice of the Martyrs that documents how Christians who are in China are persecuted even to this day, and there are still stories coming out of these just horrible tortures that happen to people who speak out against the government or speak out against the injustice that is done there, and yet we never hear anything about this. So it's an ongoing issue. This is what the New World Order is about.
I want to play a clip. This is about 2 years old, and if you can really get a Mason to talk to you, a high level one, they'll explain. Oh, I love God. I love Jesus, and Jesus and Lucifer are twin brothers. And he just starts talking about, I do love God. I love Lucifer. Sweet Lucifer. And the guy is seething with, he's really having a religious moment. Like a Christian saying hallelujah and shaking. He's, Lucifer. Let's go ahead and play the Lucifer lover. Here it is.
Lucifer, what is your problem?
Just that, sir.
Start it back over.
I'm a Christian,
Start over because the first second didn't play.
Pure.
Back up. He says, I am Lucifer. They kind of cut it quick. He goes, I am Lucifer. What's your problem? Here it is.
Lucifer, what is your problem?
Just that, sir.
Okay.
I'm a Christian, sir.
I'm pure and virtuous and wholesome and innocent. How can you say anything bad about me?
Sir, you need to be born again.
I am born again.
Now, did you just say that you were Lucifer?
I am Lucifer.
Okay, define Lucifer for me.
Pure, virtuous, wholesome, innocent individual that's out to help people.
Lucifer is?
Yeah.
Say that again. Lucifer is a pure, holy...
Virtuous.
Virtuous. Now, is he the Lucifer that God created?
That's the same one.
Oh, man, this is great. I'm going to put this on the internet.
Oh,
Amen.
God bless you,
Amen.
brother.
Because that's exactly what the Shriners and Masons teach, is that Lucifer is light.
No.
And you're
about
confirming
those hospitals?
You know what, sir? Jesus said, many will say to me on that day, Lord, Lord, we did not do these good deeds in your name? And you'll say, away from me, you workers of iniquity. I never knew you.
Jesus said it?
In Matthew chapter 5.
Mercy.
No.
That's hard to believe.
So you're a Christian and you don't know that? Actually,
no, I really am.
You are.
Because I'm pure and virtuous.
You're pure and virtuous, okay, yeah. Mm-hmm. In other words, you're perfect without Jesus, right?
No.
Okay, tell me about Jesus. Who is Jesus?
Well, he's my leader.
Is he the Son of God?
Yes, he is.
Is he the only worshipful master?
Yes.
Have you ever been called worshipful master?
No, because I've just been too busy. I've been working. I've been working to help people.
What
like
kind
you.
of work? Okay.
Get out of here.
See, this is what a Mason confesses, is that Lucifer is light.
Chris Pinto, I mean, and these lunatics are running everything.
Yeah, people don't realize, Alex, that doctrine that he's describing there, even though he sounds a little wacky, this is what the guys who are, the inner core of the United Nations, this is what the guys who, were controlling and manipulating FDR's administration, which we show in Eye of the Phoenix. This is what the Theosophists, the Theosophical Society, and on the Freemasons, the Rosicrucians, the inner core, they all do the same thing. And Madame Blavatsky talked about it in her book, The Secret Doctrine. And she called it Demon est Deus inversus. The devil is God inverted. And this is what Dan Brown is promoting in this new book, The Lost
I meant to get into that, and we're not going to have time to take calls. I apologize. For the final segment, we'll get into Dan Brown, and we'll clearly got to get you back on Chris Pinto. We carry the whole trilogy discounted at Infowars.com. You definitely want to see it.